Hey, so I shat.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. Today, we're going to be talking about FNAF. I'm here with Markiplier 2 and 3. Hello?
Hey. Hello.
Markiplier 3.
I'm Markiplier.
Markiplier 3.
Am I Markiplier 3?
No, you're Markiplier 2.
Oh, I'm Markiplier 2.
Markiplier 3 is a bit different. He didn't come out that right. I'm not going to say any words, but... So, Chico.
Chico. So Chico.
Talk about
Oh.
his dog.
Oh,
I was thinking about it like FNAF.
Oh, I see.
I have no idea. I don't really watch like Markiplier all that much. I mean, not anymore. I used to like watch like his like get the fuck out like videos with what's the-
DTFO is a good game.
Yeah.
We should try it out.
We definitely
Looks
should
fun.
play that. I really want to play that game. I also watched like with them play Raft, but that was like after we played Raft. What else did I watch?
The
That's about it.
Forest? You should watch the Forest one. That one's
I
want
to play the Forest though.
Yeah,
Like some of those games, like I want to like play them
and then
first
watch?
and then watch them. Like
That's
the
fair.
Raft, I wanted to play that one first and then watch it.
That's fair.
Get the fuck out. I really just liked watching them play because that one
It's
could
very
be.
strategic.
Yeah.
I think it's when it becomes PvP is when it's the issue
Yeah,
for me. Like
that's fair.
Rainbow Six, I don't think I can get into that.
I can't really get into PV. I would love to get into Rainbow Six, but it's kind of like getting into like Fortnite now. You know what I mean? Like it's so far, and everyone's like so good at the game. Technically,
I was gonna say CS.
CS. That
Counter
too.
Strike. Yeah,
I
I feel like
kinda-
it's gonna be more like that.
That's fair. I would also like to get into Counter Strike 2 as well. Not like I like 2, like the second one,
Yeah,
but like
CS:GO
also I kind of do just want to like try and like play Counter Strike just to see what that's like. You know what I mean? I played like the tutorial for
I think
like half
Valorant
an hour.
might be.
I played Valorant.
Oh.
I like Valorant to a certain extent. It's just like how sweaty that game gets, where it's just like,
Yeah.
oh, God damn it. You know what I mean?
For me, it's the gunplay. The gunplay's a bit too slow for me.
That's fair. I don't like how you like in order to be accurate, you have to stand still.
You have to
Like-
stand still and crouch.
Yeah, that's fair. To be the like the most accurate.
Mhm.
Granted, like that is technically like the most realistic, but how inaccurate you end up being when you're not that, like it's kind okay. Like, come on, you know?
That's why I like Apex because you can learn stuff from it. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not just random.
Are you talking about like a learning curve?
Yeah, because
Oh, I
there's
see what you're
actual
saying.
like patterns to each gun.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah. What's that? What's another game that was like that? Oh, I think the only other game that was like that, and you guys, I don't know if you guys have played this, but this was like an old Rainbow Six game. It was Rainbow Six Vegas, like
Oh,
2, like
that's
the
a good
old
one.
one. I
Yeah.
really loved playing that game.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that one was a little bit different though because you still could like move around, but like it was like you should like stay still, or you had to be like in cover in order for you to like really be accurate.
Yeah, but it
kinda thing.
wasn't necessary.
Yeah, you didn't
it wasn't,
have to. You could
It
still
wasn't
move
like
around.
the core mechanic like
Yeah.
CS:GO and Valorant is.
Yeah, like you have to be absolutely still in order to hit anything. We've gone on a bit. Welcome to the Chucklefux podcast. This is episode 4, I think.
Hey, this is Jay from the future. He thought wrong. He's a fucking idiot. This is episode 2.
Yeah, we got you guys. This isn't the
3.4.
Markiplier podcast.
Yeah, this isn't what's Markiplier's podcast called?
He has like 2. There's like Go My Favorite Sports Team and Distractable.
That one. Yeah, we're not either of those. We're actually Chucklefux, the off-brand face podcast.
Well, you have to bleep face now.
Oh yeah,
because
you're right. Can you do that?
You gotta do it both times now.
Yeah, I got it.
Markiplier 3? No, I'm just kidding.
Markiplier 3, you got that?
Yeah, Markiplier 3's got it.
Okay. Markiplier 1 is Josh. Markiplier 2 is Eric, and
Yeah.
Markiplier 3
Oh,
is Gay.
We never introduce ourselves, huh?
Nope.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jay. By the
I
way,
mean,
I'm
I
the
don't-
Chinese one.
I think we did in the first
Did we?
episode. I think we might have.
The pilot one?
I think so. I think we might have said
I
our
think,
names like
I
once
did.
or twice.
I think I did it. Because
Like
I,
you-
did,
I think
did
you
I did
introduced
the
us,
intros
yeah.
both times.
Well,
I've
if we
been doing
didn't do
every
that,
intro, actually.
that's fair. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
This is just shit show.
Holy
Really,
shit,
we haven't
dude.
introduced ourselves.
Nobody even knows who we are. So yeah, I'm Eric. That's Josh. This is Jay.
Hi.
I like how I said your guys' names and like you guys know which one's which.
Oh, I already did intros. I said Markiplier 1, 2, and 3.
Right. But wait, like, can we do it again? Hold on.
Okay,
cut
Markiplier
on
1
this, cut on
is
this.
Josh.
No,
Markiplier
no,
2
it's-
is
going down.
it stays in. It stays in. Okay. Go ahead, Josh. Introduce us all.
All right, I'm Josh.
Markiplier 1.
We're gonna do the
Wait,
Markiplier.
no, we're
I
doing
thought
Markiplier
we're
1.
done with that.
No, we're keeping that in. Do it
Oh,
again.
okay.
Do it again.
Markiplier 1 is me. I'm Josh. Markiplier 2 is Eric,
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm Markiplier 2.
and Markiplier 3 is Jaden.
Hey.
Nice. What an intro. All right. Anyone got anything?
I don't know. I mean, I was just the whole time you guys were talking about shooters. I have no experience. I was just enjoying your guys' conversation, waiting for
In
the
terms
caffeine
of
to
like,
kick
in terms of
I mean, we
like
could go
Valorant
back
and
to
stuff
it.
like that.
in. No, up until I met this guy, and up until like my second year in high school, the only thing that shot anything in a game that I played is Plant vs Zombie, where the piece shot the zombies. That's
God
the
damn
only
it.
thing that
Yeah.
shoots when I talk about games I play.
That's a
Anything
good
at all.
time. That's
Yeah,
a good
so-
time.
What was my first shooter? I think my first shooter was Halo 2.
My first shooter was Halo 3. My first video game ever was Pac-Man on the Xbox arcade.
My first video game was Mega Man 3.
Actually, was it? I don't remember. So, okay, I would have to let me look this up. I have to look up this game. It was like on a game system that like it was specifically for like skateboarding, but I don't think it was. I don't remember if that was my first video game or if that happened after I got introduced to Pac-Man on the Xbox.
Specifically for
Skateboarding. It like had like a controller that was a skateboard on the ground kind of thing.
Oh,
I-
I have that too.
Like it was it. I
With
need
the
to look it up.
Xbox.
No. It was its own thing. It wasn't for the
Oh.
Xbox. It was its
Oh, it was
own
one of
like
those plug and plays?
Yeah. It was one of those plug and plays.
Oh, I missed those.
Skateboard. Here, you guys take that, and I want to go look for this.
Do you guys realize that plug and plays aren't a thing anymore? And then that it's like sort of a boomer thing.
I
sorta.
can't necessarily like decide whether or not that's sad or not. You know what I
I
mean?
feel like it's sad because
I feel like indie games kind of took over that position, though. You know what I mean? Which I don't think. Well, I don't know. I kind of prefer that in a way, like indie games. You know what I mean?
guess, Yeah.
Because all those like plug and plays were like made by like individual like companies or people. They weren't like
Yeah, but you don't get wacky stuff like a fucking like skateboard controller on the ground.
Yeah, you don't
anymore.
get the Shrek controller
That's fair.
Controller.
Yeah,
with his little nubs as a joysticks.
that's fair. Oh, I think it was.
I think like overall the variety.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so sorry for interrupting
no,
you.
go
I
for
found it.
Go for
It's the Radica skateboard plug and play electronic TV video game.
it. Can I see it?
Yeah. So you can there's three pictures
Oh
for
my
you to scroll through,
God.
right? It has like
That
a
looks like a shit show
Do you
right there.
Do you
Yeah.
step on it?
you have to stand on it. Yeah, you have to
Oh.
stand on it. Like I don't know, it's probably meant for like little kids, so like it like
yeah, that's why
takes
it's
the
that
weight.
small.
Yeah, I mean I was a little kid, so like it
That
makes
makes
sense,
sense.
right? So like the little
If
like
we step on that now, we was just gonna creep.
oh
It's gonna go like,
yeah, you're gonna fucking break that thing. But you could see like on the bottom over here, like so for the like the
oh, that's
I can
big-
see how it works. Yeah.
yeah, there's buttons on the left, right, and top and bottom, right, and then like the little like yeah, it's got little stuff so you can
I
press
mean,
the buttons.
It's pretty innovative.
It is. It's pretty
Yeah.
innovative for its time. I mean, of course, you can't like do like a kickflip or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
but I don't think it
definitely.
was really meant to do that. But yeah, it was a good fucking time, and like that's what it looks like when it's together, right? And then you have like the little orange button, like the orange like controller to like decide like what you're playing or whatever, or like to play different maps and stuff. Let me see if I can find like a visual of like the actual like when it's on the game.
Are you sure you don't want any? Not even
I'm
one.
good.
Bro, you guys don't.
No?
You don't want.
I get it.
Bless you, Jesus
that in.
fucking Christ.
Keep that in. Keep that
Yeah,
in.
yeah, keep that
Keep
in.
that-
Keep that
keep that
fucking shit in. Oh yeah, keep it in. Keep me in.
I don't know why you guys are telling me
Yeah.
to keep things in. You
Oh,
guys have
man.
no power here.
I'm
Cut that
finding,
out.
like,
Cut that out.
Please take this conversation. I need to fucking
Why don't you continue what you were about to say, Jaden?
yeah. I'm trying to save
was
all
I-
this stuff for
Oh.
Instagram.
My first console was a DS, and my first actual video game was Cooking Mama. I got all 3 stars on every single one of those motherfuckers.
Well, Cookie Mama slaps, honestly.
Cooking Mama.
Cookie Mama's a good game on the DS.
Low-key?
Then it fell off when it went on to the Wii.
Low key, like the reason why the bottom screen of my DS is scratched the fuck up is because of Cooking Mama.
Is it the
Like-
kneading part or the
No,
mixing
it's
parts?
the meat cutting part.
Yeah,
you know how
yeah,
the
yeah.
meat is like, it's got some tensile strength, so you really have to fucking saw that thing. That's what is fucking me up.
That's fair.
Like,
Did you play Gardening Mama?
no, I never played Gardening Mama.
That one's actually not
I
that bad either.
played the 3 games I played the most on the DS was Cooking Mama, Taiko, and also just
Oh, that would fuck up your screen too.
oh yeah, 100%. And then also
Pokemon?
Pokemon
Diamond and Pearl.
Diamond Pro. Yep.
I should get an R4 for my 3DS
Hmm.
so I can play games on there again.
I've been wanting to get like an ODS because
They're
like,
expensive right now.
they are like $300, my guy.
It's not worth
Just
it.
Like to find
oh
old
my
DS,
God.
like from what years?
Mario Brothers was it? Of course, it's fucking Mario.
Oh yeah,
Like
everyone has
new
that.
Mario
Yeah.
Bros. Around that era, early 2000s, like 2006 DS.
We should
Before 3DS became a thing.
we
Oh,
should go
okay, I see what
to
you're
Frankensons. They should have those there.
Oh, yeah?
Honestly. Yeah.
Mm.
Sounds like a good time.
I didn't get like the only time I've ever had a 3DS or like a DS kind of thing is the DS that I got from like very recently, the one that I have right now. That's the only DS I've ever owned. I used to have a Game Boy, right? Like back in the day. It was like a red Game Boy. Don't really know what happened to it, but that was like I
I
think
have
that
one
was like
too.
one of my first like consoles. I used to play the fuck out of Metroid.
I still have my Game Boy Advanced.
That's
Some
a
of my
good
parents
fucking
play
time.
still.
I really want like a Game Boy like Advanced or like a Game Boy Color
The
kind of
flip
thing.
ones, yeah.
Yeah, well, I have the flip one, but I'm talking about like the ones that like the size of like a phone kind
Oh,
of thing, like
those
ones.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I wanted that too.
yeah, I want one of those. I tried playing I don't remember what Pokemon it was. I played like Pokemon for a very short amount of time.
The early ones, probably like Emerald or something like
It
that.
might have been Emerald. I think it
What's
was
the
Emerald.
graphics like?
It was like
Was
you
there
know,
8-bit?
color?
it was like 8-bit. No, it was not in color.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
so
Yeah.
it was probably Emerald, Red,
Ye-
Blue around
yeah,
that time.
I think it was Emerald. I think that's what it was.
It's either it's like Gen 1, 2.
Yeah,
1 and
yeah.
2.
It was really like really old, really early, like Game Boy.
Generation 3 is when they introduced color.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't think I played any of those. That was I think Emerald was the one that I played. But I
Emerald's
didn't
a
play
good
for
one, so,
very one.
yeah.
I didn't play for very long though.
That's fair.
Because I had gotten introduced to like Halo, and I wanted to like kill things. shoot
Oh
things.
yeah,
Yeah,
If you got
like-
introduced to Halo at the same time, I got
Yeah.
introduced to like Halo and Pokemon like at separate
I got
times.
introduced like to Halo. I got introduced to like Metroid, Call of Duty, fucking like Pac-Man, like those kinds of games. Like it was just, yeah, it was a good fucking time.
You know what's a shooter that I would like to play?
No,
Plant vs Zombie Garden Warfare.
God
I heard
damn it.
it's not bad actually.
No, it looks fun. That's the thing. It actually looks fun.
If you get Game Pass, you can play it.
I didn't really play like too much of Plant vs Zombies. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you don't
Because
need
like,
to know.
It's
You
a
don't need-
complete-
It's a
That's
shooter.
fair.
It's
It's
a
a
third
com-
person. It's like Gears of War.
right.
It's completely.
Wait, I'm sorry.
different.
It's
It's a
whole
third
fucking-
It's a
person
whole
shooter.
shooter.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying Garden
Oh.
Warfare would be fun.
Yeah,
because
it's like a team deathmatch kind of deal where you're just like shooting at the other team and trying to kill each
they have
other.
a God of War aspect too, or
Mm.
not God of War, Gears of War.
Gears of War, yeah.
Where it had like a cover system and everything, or what do you mean?
Sort of. Is it behind third person? Behind,
Oh,
behind the back
I
third
see. What
person.
you're talking about like the camera angle.
Yeah,
Got
but
it, got it.
they also have like a PVE aspect where you just fight off hordes and like do objectives.
Oh, I do really miss like horde game modes and stuff like that.
I
Like-
think from the gameplay I saw, Plants vs Zombies actually does it pretty well. And then there's like different plants, which is like each class. So
Yeah.
they were pretty creative with it at
That's
the time.
fair.
They did
Yeah.
really well. The second one is kind of like, you know.
I think people like the first one better because it's like gameplay wise, it's just straight up better.
Right,
Well,
right.
the
that's
second
fair.
one also just added stuff.
Oh,
like
it-
loot
it is-
boxes
it's
and,
EA
like,
as
yeah,
well.
basically.
Oh, it's EA.
Mhm.
Ugh,
If you do the first one, it should still be fine. I think
Yeah.
servers are still up.
that's fair. I always hate like when games like end up like kind of dying out because like the servers kind of just like go out. I mean, of course it makes sense, but it's kind of sad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like I'm gonna talk about Mass Effect. Just so you guys know, I'm a big like Mass Effect, just like absolute bitch. I'm a whore for it, right? So I talk about it a lot. So whenever I talk about it to the guys, I always let them know that I'm about to talk about Mass Effect. But Mass Effect 3 had like a really good like multiplayer to it, where it was like a horde mode kind of thing. And it was really fun. It had like good objectives to it. It had like good like grinding to it. No, come back. I'm talking about Mass Effect.
So funny that like Joshua already knows where this is going and he decides to this is the right moment to leave. It's completely right. But it's just him going like, all
That's a
right,
good fucking
let's
time.
go.
Oh man.
I want to eat some ice.
Keep going, keep
Oh,
going,
very
keep going.
good. No, but yeah, that's about it. Like you can't really play like a whole lot anymore, just because one like the legendary edition like doesn't
damn it.
have like that the multiplayer in it, and then the original like they took the servers down, so you can't really. What the fuck? That thing was melted to a fucking crisp.
From last night, I didn't eat it fast
Damn, bro.
enough.
He just like got some like fucking melted ass ice cream that's been refrozen. That has to be ass now. But yeah, long story short, like the servers are down for the original Mass Effect 3, so you can't really play it unless you have friends that already play it. But
I got so sad because
did.
when I had like the original DS when I was playing Diamond and Pearl for Pokemon.
Was it the GTS system? It was down.
No, well, when I first started playing, it wasn't down.
No.
It was fine. The problem then was that I didn't have friends. So
still don't.
Well, here's the thing. When I eventually got friends that played that free Pokemon, the fucking system went down. So like when I actually have friends to play, I couldn't. I was so sad.
It was funny.
We just
I had some friends, and then they gave me like level 100 Pokemon that they obviously like hacked in. Like I have a shiny level 100 Deoxys in one of my games,
Yeah.
but recently they just this is gonna date the fucking podcast now.
Okay.
They just implemented Pokemon Home for the newest Pokemon game, so I've been able to put in like all those OP.
Are you talking about
Pokemon.
what's the newest one? Icarus or whatever? Is that what it is? What is the newest one?
No, Scarlet and Violet, the
Scar-
newest one.
I don't keep up with Pokemon
That's
almost
fine.
at all, so
I'm probably like the only Pokemon fan in this house.
You're not missing out on much. They just re-release this
No.
reskin game every year.
Nah, they changed the newest one. They
That's
changed.
fair.
I like it.
They put like some of the new not to shit on Pokemon because like why change a system that obviously works
Oh, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
well, but like at its core, it's the same idea. It's the same game.
Oh, yeah,
So
definitely.
if you like
That's
one
fair.
Pokemon, you're gonna like all the other Pokemons. It's just how it goes, you know?
I feel like
That's
they changed in Legends of Arceus.
Oh yeah,
Arceus,
That's where they changed it.
That's the one. I'm
That
thinking
one's a
about.
Yeah.
good one.
Arceus.
That's because
Arceus, I feel like it's more of like a side
Is it
game than like a main
Arceus or is it
series.
Arceus?
it is a side game.
Yeah, that's why.
Your mom's a side game.
No, it's more like my dad. If we're gonna go into that.
Very good. Just roasting our parents.
Yeah, it's a good time.
That's cool. Well, not that. I'm talking about the Arceus thing.
No,
is it
no, it's
Arceus
cool
or
too.
is it
I
Arceus?
think it's both. I don't think that there's a
Okay.
definitive way.
I'm gonna say Arceus because that sounds cooler.
It's fine. It's like the Rayquaza and the Rayquaza thing,
Rayquaza,
Jif,
or
GIF.
GIF and GIF.
GIF,
tomato.
tomato,
Potato.
What?
tomatoes.
Tomato.
That's kind of one of my notes. That was a perfect segue. I mean, it's a
Tomatoes?
really yeah, tomatoes. That's one of my notes. We never really talked about that. It was just like a moment where like we saw like a tamales like sign.
I saw the tamales.
Well, yeah,
sign.
yeah. Josh saw it before us.
The tamales.
Yeah, you were just like tomatoes, and then like it threw me and Jay off, like because we didn't even see the sign, and we were all just kind of like chilling in the car, and then all of a sudden you're like tomatoes, and we're like, what the fuck? But that's it. That's the end of that story.
How was that a segue?
It wasn't. Yeah, it was a segue to like a. It was
To
a.
nothing,
It
to
was an
dead
offshoot.
end.
It was a dead end. Yeah.
It's like
You took that seven and you ran it into a wall.
it's like seeing like and no, what's it called when you're driving? Like,
not through street.
Yeah, not through street. Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
go through there.
I'm gonna go right through this wall.
Well, okay. If you guys want to hard segue on, not segue, not
That's
even.
not
a
It's
even-
not even
that's-
segue. You
it's
just
not
started
even-
a new
Got off the
topic at this
segue
You're
point.
and
just
we're
like
walking.
running
I-
off the course of life.
I
It's
need
just-
to.
Yeah.
I need to show you guys this clip. I
You
know
don't
this
need,
is really
you don't need to
visual.
show us anything, but you know.
This post on Reddit is labeled
Better
how,
not be porn.
how it feels to chew 5 gum, and it's the most insane thing I've ever seen someone do. Check this shit out, Josh.
It's porn.
Is he
porn.
naked? No, he is.
I don't know. I don't know if you've ever seen it. Here,
I
check this
felt
shit
that.
out.
my
Oh
soul.
no! Oh no!
I felt that in my soul.
Oh
man.
no! Is he naked?
No, watch this shit.
Why is he naked?
It gets
Watch this
worse.
shit.
Oh god! Oh! Bro!
So what happened
Oh
is
fuck!
it's a low resolution vertical video, and then it's just a guy swinging down to this pit. But I guess there's
There's like
tension
2
on the
ropes.
rope. No, it's one rope.
Is it one rope?
It's one rope because it has an angle to it.
well, but like, well,
And then
okay,
he
so
creates the angle with him.
well, no, I think he starts tugging on it with his body, right, creating the tension, and then it catches in between his legs, kind of thing.
Is it his legs?
I
thought
think
it was between his
no.
balls.
Well,
Okay.
it's between his legs, but then it goes up to his balls.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Let me try my best to explain what happened.
You know, just post this too.
Yeah, well, we can
I-
always just
I don't
post
know.
this.
Can we do that? Is
I don't
that
know
so.
if we
Uh,
could.
We can put important.
oh yeah, I guess it would be like a naked dude kind of thing. Yeah.
So there is the video shows someone swinging over a pond.
It's like one of those areas that like it's like a huge like cave system, but like not like a horizontal entrance. It's a vertical entrance that has like a skyline kind of thing.
Yeah,
with
that's
like
why
a
it looks
huge
like a-
wider area.
There was a lot of space. It looks like one of those cave like in the sea that you can kind of like see through. So basically, this guy is swinging over.
It's a really beautiful area, honestly.
It's a really beautiful
It looks
place.
nice, yeah.
Yeah, but he's
Too
on
bad the
this
video's shit.
platform. It's on this platform, and he's trying to Tarzan swing like with a rope, and the rope like kind of does this thing where he's holding it midway through a loop,
Yeah.
and the loop kind of like connects the rope to the platform he's standing on. So there's basically he's swinging himself, and he caught the rope that's connecting the platform and the thing he's swinging on between his legs, and the sheer fucking force of him slamming his nuts into that
or
rope,
like swinging.
like,
Yeah.
taunt the rope and shook like probably 10 years off of dust just off of that rope. It
Off
just
that
went
dust. I mean, if you really wanted to like think about it this way, it kind of looks like he like shat, but the shat turned into mist. You know what I mean? 'Cause it's like a brown mist.
I don't think there's any amount of words that we can put into describing this.
Yeah.
You have to see it. It's insane.
we-
Can we
wa-
link it?
can we
can
watch
link
it again?
Actually,
Yeah.
Yeah, we can link it. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the
Let's watch this
most
again.
insane
let me
a guy getting hurt I have ever seen.
Yeah, no, it just looks like he's like swinging into the loop that is in that like. Yeah, it's
He
like it's and
wrecked
imagine like
himself.
how strong and
I
how
don't
like
need to see it again. Don't show me again. I don't want to
it's just
see it.
like because like imagine okay, fuck.
every time.
It like one, it looks like he's naked. Two, it's
Yeah.
like also that like he. Like, okay, imagine like a rope. You know what I mean? You ever
Right.
touch a fucking rope? Like, the rope it's like a bunch of little... stop, please. It's like, you know, a bunch of little threads. It's really rough. You ever like get like a burn from like a rope on your hands kind of
Yeah.
thing? Imagine that on your balls or like the inside of your thighs.
I think
like,
the confusing
ugh.
part of that video is if he is naked or not.
I think if he's naked, well, I mean, it kind of doesn't really change anything
I
because
mean-
if anything, like him wearing something kind
Yeah,
of
that
makes
would
it
worsen
worse.
it. Exactly.
Yeah, because then it like tightens all of the like the fabric around the rope, so it could like
Like
hurt
if he's
him
like
more.
wearing a speedo, then it's probably worse.
Yeah, it probably like fucked up his asshole too. Yeah, that's unfortunate. What a guy.
He got a he got a plate of scrambled eggs and toasted buns after that.
Oh,
Holy
man.
shit.
It looks like a little Bugs or like a Looney Tunes thing that would happen.
Yeah, like it's like someone stepping.
It's
on
like a Wile E. Coyote thing. Like he's trying to like pull.
yeah, or like someone steps on a rake kind of thing and like
Yeah.
it hits him in the face. Yeah, it's like one of those like moments.
I think that's a level 99 wedgie right there.
Wedgie.
Like your school wedgie is a level 5. That's
think-
level 99.
Bro, like imagine like the wedgies that like, you know, fucking sumo wrestlers get kind of thing. Like if like sumo wrestlers were to
I
wedgie each
actually-
other
I don't
kind
think
of
they
thing.
do.
I think it's comfortable.
Like yeah, like they
think?
put it in a certain way so it's not uncomfortable. So then they can be like have that movement.
Also, most of the I imagine most of the surface area and like most of the stress
It's
from
spread out.
pulled. It's around the waist instead
Yeah.
of like with
That's
the
fair.
wedgie. Because the belt that they're wearing or the little tidy whitey underwear thing they have is so thick around like the waist
That's fair,
area.
yeah.
That's usually where they grab too. It's not like directly like underneath, like
And
under
I'm
the
sure
ass.
That's
Sure,
fair. And
it's
they're
like
probably not
upwards.
also pulling up. They're probably pulling
Well,
towards
they might
them,
be
each
pulling
other.
up, but I believe that
They're just
like
so fat.
waist is so tight
That's fair.
that it's like lifting a person by
Yeah.
the belt instead of
I
like
think
by
it
the
distributes
Yeah.
the weight pretty evenly, so then it
That's
wouldn't
fair.
give them a wedgie.
That's probably fair.
So.
I don't know.
I would assume so, based like on the way
I,
that they
I
wrap it.
love those sumo like wrestling video where the fucking 400-pound guy just topple over and falls onto the audience. Like there's a version of that I saw where someone like added the Wii bowling pin effect. It's so fucking funny. Like when he falls, it's so good.
I don't know if I could sing that. I don't know. I'm gonna stop doing that.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you can probably cut that out.
Cut that out. Cut
Or
that out.
actually, no. I think I did it like so little that I think what is it, like 10 seconds or something like that you can't like go
I
past
think
or
it's
something.
5 now.
And that's it.
Fuck.
Demonetized. We were never monetized in the first place.
Yeah, and also like it needs to be seen for someone to file demonetization. just a self roast, you know.
I don't know. Nintendo's banned their ass recently.
Yeah, you're right.
Not on
right.
our ass. Our ass is invisible.
Well,
you know what?
they have been attacking like small creators
we
nowadays.
should-
So
Oh, I don't even
We
know
should
it.
go for an
Yeah,
attack.
we should go for
We
it.
should just start a one-sided war with Nintendo.
Yeah, if they demonetize us, we won.
all right, Jaden.
We won.
Jaden, for background music, you're playing the Wii music slightly in the background.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, the Wii Shop music.
I'm gonna.
The Wii Shop music.
Yeah, just like playing slightly in the background. I think
Yeah.
that'll work out well.
Yeah.
It's gonna
yeah.
be like just for like from this point onward for the rest of the podcast. It's just gonna be the faintest like
Dun, dun,
music
dun,
in the
dun,
back.
dun,
that you can
Well,
hear.
aren't there people that like use like that music for like their videos and stuff like that, and they don't get shit on or something?
For like fair
thought-
use, yeah. Like there's
There's like a certain amount of time, right?
yeah, there's
Or
a
like
certain amount of time.
they probably like do it within that amount of time. Then I guess.
Yeah, I
That's
have.
fair.
So I used to like do compilation and like clip stuff on my YouTube channel, and I have gotten stuff claimed before,
Wait,
and it's
really?
only like it's only like because it's
Was it the Dragon Ball?
no, it wasn't a Dragon Ball one. It had like 40, 45 views or so. It's really small. It's auto claim. That's the thing. Cause like they have like legit bots that scour and like look for the sound wave
Yeah.
that's similar. So there's a time that I use a piece of like Mario music. I think exactly it was like the water slide one, the one that goes da 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 da. Yeah, it's that one, and it got claimed.
We're like singing all the songs that get us absolutely shit on.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, very
We're
good.
going for it.
Now
If
you
you get-
overlap the the Wii Shop music theme with that song.
Yeah.
And also, from my experience, when they claim it, it's only claiming the monetization of it. Like, we
Oh, so
can
it could still be
keep
up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it could still be up. We don't have to
it's-
take it
It's
down.
the monetization.
That's
the
fair.
problem.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
And like, that's fine.
I mean, we're not even
fine.
there yet.
Yeah,
We're not
like,
there yet.
We're good. If we get
Yeah.
claimed, we win. Like that means we
we
got
get claimed,
noticed.
we win.
Yeah.
We'll just post that we got claimed, and then everyone will be like, "No, that's wrong. They're funny." You know?
You know what, Jane? From this point on, change it from the Wii Shop music theme to the
Wii Sports.
Poke Center theme in Gen 5.
Oh, very good.
All right. Okay.
This is very specific.
Alright,
Like
alright.
you can't, like you
I
guys
mean,
are
I'll
barely
do it.
keeping me. You're barely keeping me with like the Wii Shop music, and now you're starting to mention Pokemon. I don't even know what that sounds like.
Yeah.
Just know that
I want to
Pokemon
be
music
the very best.
that
No one ever was.
It's
Bum,
just
bum,
going
bum.
on. We're just putting every single licensed music we can into this
let's do the
recording.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I'm getting a feeling for the Pokemon
Da-da-da-da.
rap
Is the
right now.
Pokemon rap like claimed by Nintendo though, or is it like by
Probably.
somebody random, some random person?
No, it's
It's like
It's
legit
official.
by. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it's official.
All right, I'm
Nice.
looking forward to this performance by Josh.
If you miss a single word, we kill your family.
I have to say every single Pokemon.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
If you're fucked up, we're tying a rope with a loop on it on one of the backyard trees, and we're having you swing from that.
Neck first.
Neck first.
All right, starting now, Jane. You gonna put in the background music for this?
Yeah. Just give
Okay,
me a
we just
sync
have
up.
to
Just
like
give me a sync up.
you just have to like what's it called like overlap so many different kinds of music that like the AI can't like get it, can't understand
I'm
it.
gonna like start with one, and as soon as Joshua start like rapping every word, I'm gonna put a new song. Until
Yeah.
there's like 40
Are you
songs.
sure? Look how long it is.
Oh damn,
Are
bro!
you gonna do the whole thing?
Yeah.
I'm cutting
All
this.
100.
I'm cutting this like the 4 words in.
You have
So
to
it's
do
just
it.
gonna be, I wanna be the best.
Yeah, and it's gonna be.
I wanna be the best.
It's gonna be the first word, and everything after that it's gonna be completely like useless because there's gonna be 40 songs playing.
Perfect.
It's just gonna.
That's exactly what we're looking for. All right, go ahead, Josh. Whenever you're ready.
All right, go for it.
Are we actually like overlapping it? It's shit ton of songs.
Yes. Yes. Starting now.
Go ahead.
I wanna be the best.
Go ahead. No, we're good. We're good.
There ever was to be all the rest, yeah, that's my cause. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seaking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Flyrise, Butterfree, catch him, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! I forgot how it went from this point on.
That's it.
I'm sorry, Josh, but I have to
No.
put at least 10 seconds of that without any background music.
No.
Why you gotta do this to me, man?
Yeah, you made him do it, and you're not even gonna do it.
I'm gonna still overlap music. I
Okay,
just
good,
need
good,
a
good.
section of clean audio in there of just him rapping.
Okay,
That's
good, very
That's good stuff.
Fantastic.
When I was having my finals week, like a couple of weeks ago, around a month ago now, I think, there was a
Oh,
night.
when it comes out. Okay.
What happened?
By the time this comes out.
Yeah, there was a particular night where I went back to my parents' place right after a final. It was a Sunday, and I slept a total of like 1.5 hour, and I had 2 Monster Energy drink or like I think it was Rockstar. It doesn't matter, but I had that the night
But it does
before, and you know when you drink a bunch of caffeine,
No.
like it primes you to piss a lot.
What?
So I done.
Does it? Is that why I have to piss right now?
Usually, yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah, if
interesting.
you have
Yeah, good
a
time.
prolonged amount of caffeine, alcohol, like those are both things that dehydrates you. And I took a piss there. It's the most
Oh.
it's the most unhealthy colored piss I have ever taken. That's
what
the
the
color of the piss, my guy.
Oh.
Like you've seen this before.
Yeah, you showed it to
but
me.
It is brown. This is not
Okay,
even yellow.
that's when you should be concerned.
You should send that picture to me.
I
So I
will
can put it
I
on
will.
all the visuals. We need to send it to me so I can put it on.
100%. For the audience sake, it's not going to be a picture of my piss in the toilet bowl. It's just a really close-in cropped, like, swash
Well, I
of
mean,
color.
it is kind of like a picture of your piss. It's
Yeah,
just
it's still-
zoomed
yeah,
in
it's
to like
zoomed in
where you
so
can't
much,
even.
it's just a color.
You don't
swatch
see
at
the
this
bowl
point.
at the yeah.
It
Piss
was
warning.
Brown.
Piss warning.
Yeah, piss warning, basically.
Oh, back.
But yeah, I think I think my body at that point was just telling me, "Please stop. You're dying." Yeah.
So Eric's not here. He went to take a piss. He didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to talk about something. Hold on.
Eric said he wants to talk about
That
something
piss
right
was
now.
way too soon for something to happen. Like what
He
happened?
had,
It
like,
was like
accidentally,
20 seconds.
I accidentally figured myself again. No, I'm just kidding.
Taking a piss.
Yeah, no.
That can't
You're
be
sounding in the bathroom.
that cannot be accidental. If you figure this out in 20 seconds, that is not accidental. You're not convincing me
He doesn't
otherwise.
shake. He fingers himself.
Yeah, I
to
figure
take
myself.
out the piss
It's like
out.
it's like a little button in my prostate. Like it's like an injection button to like make sure everything's out. So this I'm gonna call you out real quick, Jay.
Yeah,
so
go for it.
the position of your toothbrush, right? Is that intentional? So you put your toothbrush right next to the sink. It's in the pathway of like the hand soap and everything.
Are you talking about that bathroom?
No, I'm talking about that bathroom.
Oh.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
regardless-
it's only you two in that bathroom.
Right. Well,
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
was gonna
it's
say.
regardless. This has
Okay.
been a thing like always. Ever
Oh,
since
yeah,
I've known you,
yeah.
it's always been a thing where you've always placed your like toothbrush in your little
Yeah,
cup, like
I noticed that
right
too.
next to
Yeah.
the sink, like so close that like anything can get on it. Right.
By the way, we all live together. If that's not,
Yeah. If that's not
established.
clear, like I'm literally like if you couldn't tell in the last episode, I'm not wearing pants, and I'm still not wearing pants. They could see my full cock and balls, and they are not in awe.
Meanwhile, I don't have a shirt on, and like I have rolled up my boxer briefs so much that I'm basically just wearing a tidy whitey, and I'm just sitting half naked.
I'm wearing clothes.
No, you're not.
Why are you lying to them? Man? Like it's okay. We all know you're fucking just not wearing any kind of clothes. Like.
Yeah.
You don't need to know that.
You're literally like bent down in like a downward dog, like asshole facing us. Like you're not even like
Look,
facing us.
it's
you
not
know?
my fault. I feel comfortable like that.
And that's totally fine. I just, sometimes I like to throw Cheetos into your asshole from over here. You know what I mean?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, clench right now. See what happens. Like a chip
Hear a little
eating sound.
crunch. Okay, but no. So like, It's not
Sorry,
like
children.
so what I sorry you're so fucking Chinese. Okay, so like this isn't like a pet peeve of mine. It's just like something that I've noticed, and I'm like I could never do this. Going back to like the whole toothbrush thing.
Okay.
So it's like whenever like I wash my hands, right? This
Yeah.
goes back to like that one picture that you sent us a while ago in terms of like the toothbrush thing,
Oh,
right?
isn't that a
Where-
topic actually?
I don't know if it was a topic.
No,
I think
I think he wanted to bring it up as a topic.
Did
no,
you?
I sent it.
I think it was just
I sent it as a
descended.
joke.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
it's a sandwich thing. That's a topic.
Well, the sandwich. We'll
That-
get
that-
to
we'll
the
get to the-
sandwich.
we'll get to
thing. We'll
sandwiches
get to the
later.
sandwich thing. But the picture that I'm talking about, it's like a picture of like, oh, like what's the order of like you brushing your teeth, right? It's like putting water in, then the toothpaste and the water afterwards. Do you put the toothpaste first and then the water? Do you put the water then the toothpaste, or do you just do the toothpaste and just brush like that, right? I'm of the mind that I wet my toothbrush first and then toothpaste, right? And then I wash whatever I'm washing.
Oh, I
so like
thought we
washing
were
my
at the
hands.
same, where you put the toothpaste first and then the water.
Sorry, I totally switched that.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, when I wash my hands, I wet my hands
No,
first.
yeah, when you
and
yeah,
then
that's different.
Yeah. So, but when I
I'm the same with that too.
right. When I do the toothbrush thing, I put the toothpaste first, water, then go ham, and then after that doesn't really matter, right? But when I wash my hands, I wet my hands,
Then soap.
then soap, and then wash my hands, right? So what I'm getting at is like the water that gets on my hands, right? Like I have to make sure that I'm like not like doing any kind of a contamination on your toothbrush, and then like go to the soap and stuff like that.
I appreciate that.
But then it's like I just always think like, does he ever think about that? Like, do you ever think like what's the like the order of washing your hands? Do you soap first, then water, and then like wash? Or
Water,
like, what do you
hand, soap, and then
wash?
So
then
what we do?
so then we're all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So then, do you ever think about like the water that gets on your hands after touching your asshole, like getting onto your toothbrush or anything like that? Because like it's on the way. It's literally on the same side every single
time. You
time.
don't have like a cover.
Yeah.
To, like, cover your bristles like I do.
So I haven't worried about that in a long time because I
Fine, a long
had
time.
a electric toothbrush that I've been using that has a full cover.
Is the green one yours? Is that green one that's in the bathroom yours?
Now it is because the main
Okay.
thing is I've forgotten to
Then bring it to your
that
parents.
back from my parents' place.
Oh, I see.
So I just left it
Oh.
there. But for the longest time, you know that Target like toothbrush that you confuse as yours.
Oh,
I've
I
been
just need
using
to
that,
mention that
and
too.
it has a full cover. So I haven't worried about that in a while. But here's the thing, right?
Okay.
I've been noticing this a lot when I'm like
There's a
looking
piece
at
of
the
shit on
sink.
your toothbrush.
Yeah, yummy snack. a yummy snack for later, you know?
Okay.
Just in case I get hungry in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, when I wash my hands or
Okay.
do anything in the sink, I rarely splash.
Okay.
Like I wash my hand in a way that it doesn't really splash, and I've been noticing, especially Bert, who doesn't give a shit about anything when he does like his
Right.
hygiene stuff. That you guys splash a lot in the sink. I guess I never thought about like that might contaminate my toothbrush. It's
Right.
just that always when I was growing up in my family, everyone was just really careful about not splashing anything in the sink, so that
Right.
the water would at most splash at like the bottom half of the basin.
Right. Okay.
So it was never a problem.
Why do you
like,
keep backing away when you burp? We need those full burps.
You're
all
right.
of
I'm
We're
them?
gonna make
sorry.
a compilation of
We
you
need to-
burping
yeah, yeah.
eventually, so we're gonna need all your burps.
We need as many as possible. It
You're
can't be
right,
like a
you're
5-minute
right, you're right.
compilation. I want it to be
We
like an
can't
hour
run away from
compilation.
that. You're
Our
right.
Yeah, yeah.
compilation.
I want it to be an
episode
apple.
100.
Yeah.
I if that's gonna happen, I want whoever is gonna make the compilation to cut off the ends in the beginning, so it's just a continuous. Like, all the way. It's just the middle section, and like stretch that for at least 40 minutes.
All right. We need one of those. So you need to like keep burping into the mic. But go on.
Yeah. So yeah, it was never a problem, but I haven't thought about it. Now that you mention it, it's kind of horrifying.
Right. that brings me to like the whole like putting the whole seat down when I flush, or like after I use like the bathroom and stuff like that, because like you would be surprised like how much like the toilet would splash. I mean, of course it's not like, splashing all over huge puddles and stuff like that, but it's like little sprinkles, you know what I mean? So that's why I put the seat down, despite it being like, okay, I could just walk up and I could just use it, whatever, but I still put the seat down, like regardless, you know what I mean?
My mom's a germaphobe. So she's always really anal about cleaning like the bathroom and stuff like that.
Okay.
So our bathroom has always been spotless, right?
Mhm.
And everyone's really careful about stuff.
Mhm.
When I moved into this house, I tried to implement the same level of cleanliness to the bathroom, and I used to clean the toilet bowl once a week when I first started moving here. I have given up. It takes a total of 2 days for piss stain, pubes, shit stains to be just on the side of the bowl, just
Right.
hanging out. And I have refused to clean it.
Well, but what I'm saying is like even like without you washing it, right? Like outside of like cleaning it, right? Like cleaning, of course, like that just helps, right?
Right.
But you take a fat shit, right? You flush the toilet without putting the seat down. You flushing, there's gonna be splashes and stuff.
That's fair,
right?
yeah.
Like it's regardless of how often you clean the seat, it's gonna splash all over the place, right? It's not gonna look like a lot, and it's not gonna be like huge puddles or
Yeah.
like what I'm saying, but it's still there. It's still there.
I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah.
I flush slow. That's why.
I think about
I mean, what?
What do you mean?
What?
You flush like
What?
I do it like slowly. I don't like.
It doesn't
that
change.
doesn't matter.
That doesn't
No,
change
sometimes
it.
it
It's like
doesn't
clicking my.
splash that
It's like
much.
it's like
Release
pressing
this-
my mouse slow. Like I click slower, and it makes it like my pickaxe go slower. Like that doesn't do anything. What do you mean?
Like
It's the same thing.
I don't like push it down all the way. I like do it in increments
What?
because
It's the same
I
thing.
don't see it splash that much when I do it. Then
Well, I mean, it's, like I said, it's not going to be like a huge splash. It's not like it's like sending puddles all over the place. It's the small little like okay, you ever like go to take a piss in like a urinal, and like no matter how you try to piss, there's still going to be like little sprinkles that like get on like your pants and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like that's the same concept. Like no matter how you try to piss, it's just like the trajectory of your piss hitting the urinal that's just going to make it splash back. You know what I mean? No matter what angle you do. Of course there are better angles than others, but like you're still going to get some kind of splashback. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. Like there's, like I said, there's some angles that still like work better than others, but you can't avoid the splashback of water.
So you have like the inner toilet seat down as well when you take a piss.
Hey, quickly
No,
interrupting
no,
you guys.
I don't.
You guys seen that exaggerated like video of someone dropping their phone and it always lands on the toilet? So like at some point,
No.
so
What?
it's like a comedy skit, right? So it's like a comedy skit where it was like, oh, when you're looking at your phone in the toilet and it always just like ends up in like the toilet, and then eventually it got to the point where they exaggerate that bit so much they drop their phone outside in the living room and the phone just start bouncing, and then it bounces up the stair and it bounces off like the door of the bathroom and lands in the toilet seat.
I can see what
like,
you're trying to tell
yeah.
me, but I've never seen that.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I took the caffeine and I was having a good time having this conversation, and I was really enjoying myself when you guys
are
were
you
talking
crashing
about
already?
games and stuff. No, I'm not crashing.
I think he's
just-
thinking about the cleanliness of the bathroom, and that's
No,
making him
I
depressed.
no, I got bummed out twice when I'm recording just like within the last 15 minutes because it was going so well. It was going so well.
where this is
We're
going.
talking about normal ass topics, and as soon as he mentions a sink, I'm like, God damn it, we're in the fucking bathroom again. And I was despairing, but I refrained from saying anything because I was like, look, if I stop and I don't mention it and don't draw attention to it, we might leave the bathroom.
Honestly, I
but
was
no,
gonna say that too. I was like,
No.
we haven't
bounced
No.
straight into the toilet bowl again. We just couldn't escape it.
Well, to be fair, we were never in the toilet bowl the last episode either. We were on a wall on the floor.
on the wall on the side of a
Yeah.
row.
Outside of someone's house.
It's a curse. We can't escape.
I was
Look, man,
honestly
it's
gonna mention it
relatable.
too, be like, hey, we haven't got to like potty talk yet. And then we did. I was like, well, shit, there we go.
You can rely on me to bring it back every time. Bringing it back, boys.
If
Yeah.
you want, we can diverge from it.
We can diverge for
Yeah.
it. We can go to your sandwich talk if you want,
Yeah.
man. We can bring back the.
How many minutes are we in right
We're
now?
in 51.
Yeah, we can start the sandwich talk.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want.
No, we can go a little bit longer. I'm honestly good enough to probably do
Yeah,
another
yeah,
episode
yeah.
too if you guys want to. Do you want to start your sandwich conversation, man?
Can we sandwich another topic in between that? I need to recover.
Okay, what else do you want to talk about?
I'm bummed out right now. If I'm being honest with
Hold
you.
on, wait.
I'm so
wait.
bummed
Do I have
out.
anything else? Fuck. Okay, we could go really.
I can talk about another topic. I think I have another one somewhere.
If you don't have a topic, then I can get us canceled really quick.
What?
I could get us canceled.
Let me see if there's anything.
While you're doing that, I kind of want to talk about advertising on dumb stuff like pencils, pens, like paper clips. We have like a bunch of pens over there and pencils. Like there's like at least like one like University of Redlands like pencil that I have over there, right? Because like I tried to go there one time, or I think I've been there like multiple times and I just keep getting pencils from there. But like I really hate those kinds of advertisements on the like the really minute dumb things like that. Does that bother you guys too?
Like branding placement on like stationaries? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah. Well, okay. So like, there's a difference between like having like billboards, right? Which like those advertisements make sense. Of course they suck,
Okay.
but like it's there. It's like it's meant to be in your face. Like commercials in TV, it's meant to be there in your face. Also dumb. Like commercials in the regular TV, not like in streaming services. Same, it's pretty much the same thing, but there it makes sense, whatever, right? Shirts, it's there, makes sense, etc., right? Like business cards, like flyers, those are there, those make sense, right? But like having like I think I'm specifically thinking about like pencils, pens,
Okay.
like little plastic bags that are like meant to be like, hey, like you could reuse this, but it has our brand on it. You know what I mean? It like makes me not want to use those things.
So you
Because
just
they're
want
branded.
like nameless.
Yeah, it's just like I just find it really annoying
where
that
does
think,
this annoyance stems from? Is
Yeah.
it the fact that they're advertising on?
yeah, on like a very minute thing that like nobody's like I have that pencil over there just because it's a pencil. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Like it works because I know exactly what kind of pencil that is, or I know
Exactly.
where it comes from, right? But that's not going to make me be like, oh, I want to go to University of Redlands now. But it does keep it in my mind, which I guess like technically works, but it's still dumb.
Are you pissed that it seems to be ineffective, or are you pissed that they're so hell-bent on like advertising themselves that they're choosing like the
Both.
smartest possible thing to
Both.
like advertise?
Both.
I guess that's fair, but I think you're underestimating how
In your face, it could be.
No, like well,
How
kind of, yeah.
effective?
How
Well-
effective that sort of advertising could be, because for like
Yeah.
stationery, it's not just you using it; it's everybody else around you would kind of notice. Like if I'm face to face to you doing homework in the library,
Right.
and you took out a fucking Redlands University pencil, I'm gonna be like, oh. That's a Redlands University pencil.
But can you actually tell me several times where that's actually happened?
I feel like it's
Yeah.
more like for college stuff. Like if you
When
like,
I was in
repping
the-
a college.
There's
at
a
the-
pen that I have that like has like someone's like photography stuff on it. They're like, oh, I'm a photographer or whatever. I don't remember the name,
Yeah.
but that's where that note comes from, right?
Right.
I remember seeing that and I was like, why the fuck would I care about this? Like this makes me not want to use this like pencil anymore. I don't want to be like an advertisement for somebody kind
I
of thing,
think-
and nobody's gonna notice it. And I don't even remember. Like I know I have several, if not like dozens, of pencils and pens that are advertised for stuff. I don't remember any of them, and I don't use any of them, so they're pretty much not effective at all anymore.
So let's take you off the mindset of your own shoes, and let's say that you're Josh. I know it's unbearable. Just sit with it for a little bit longer, okay? So say you're Josh, right?
fully naked in the downward dog pose.
Yeah. With Cheetos in your rim, not noticing.
Clenching my cheeks, trying to chew some Cheetos,
Yeah.
butt chugging Cheetos.
But chugging some Cheetos, right? All right.
To kind of diverge for a second, do you think there's any people that actually try to like take like hot stuff in their ass just like to like quote unquote enjoy it more?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
I feel like people that want to be like, oh, I'm the next jackass person, they probably do that.
That's fair. Did that make you depressed? But we went back to the asshole conversation.
a little bit.
Okay, go ahead.
I
Go
got
ahead.
lightly bummed out because we just cannot leave the relationship between asshole and like the toilet bowl. You know,
We
It's
literally
like-
talked about him munching on fucking Cheetos with his asshole, and that didn't depress you?
No, it's not that it doesn't like depress me. It's just that
It
my
was far enough?
realization came a little bit after.
Uh-huh.
Like I just
You didn't
was,
realize too soon.
yeah,
You realized too soon.
I realized
Okay.
eventually when we got to the asshole part, I'm like, and I got bummed
I
out a
can
little
see
bit.
that.
again.
Okay, go ahead. So you're putting me in Josh's shoes, munching ass.
Yeah. So you're kind of just like, you go to a place, oh, free pencil, and you just grab it and you use it because it's a pencil to you. You don't think about the advertisement.
Yeah.
While everybody else, for example, that's studying with him in like a group or in class, would somehow glance over and be like, "Oh, it's a so and so university pencil," and that doesn't necessarily make them want to go to the university, but at least now that's in your mind. You might not want to go now, but if there is ever a chance where you're like, "I need to take online classes," you'd be like, "University of Phoenix," you know.
Yeah.
Clearly, that's in your head now.
It's just
I
something
think
that's in the
that's-
back of your head.
Yeah, I think that's the
constantly
kind of
It's like
mind
the
game.
subconscious. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, because like
It's not just the subconscious of making you want to go. It's just the sheer fact that that piece of information it's in your head.
right, but then that like assumes that like every single person that's around you is going to be paying attention to you, right? Like you take that mindset
No,
of
not,
like
not every single person is.
But
it's
some
like-
people
but-
will see and be like, "Oh, that's that."
like even
I
you.
don't know. I don't
even
thi-
even you.
I don't think I would.
Who wants you to make like at the very least you can't deny that that university is stuck in your head.
With lanyards.
But like I
also
mean
annoy
that's
you?
the thing. It's like I was thinking about Redlands University before I even had any merch because I wanted to go there when I was in high school.
Right, but I can guarantee you that if you didn't have that pencil, you would have not thought about it.
There are other people that like so like to answer your question, Josh, about like lanyards and stuff like that. Everyone that like I went to high school with like had a bunch of other merch of different colleges, and I don't remember a single one.
I remember
I don't
people
know any
bring
of
up
them.
whenever
I bet they
I
remember.
had one. Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course they
Yeah.
remember because they own it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
But you're like, but to your point of like, oh, everyone like else around you, not everyone, but there are going to be at least a couple of people around you that like I'm just not one of those people that would notice that.
I think that it also, to your point, Josh, like someone like mentions you having that specific lanyard,
Yeah.
right? It's
Oh,
most like
lanyard.
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 You have that
Lanyard.
lanyard. A yard.
It's. Holy shit, man. Yeah, you're telling us to enunciate things. I don't think it's working out.
Lanyard.
Lanyard.
I mean, we understood what you were saying,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we're never going to forget that.
I think it's more so the point that they already have that information in their head. So when they looked at your lanyard, right, it reminds them.
I guess I don't know. I only pay attention to the stuff that like I have. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So like, if you guys
That's
had
fair.
like lanyards or like shirts or like honestly, like having a pencil is just like in terms of like making other people around you aware of like the brand that they're using. Like that's just such an ineffective way. But if it's like for the person that's using it, of course that's like an effective way. It's if the person uses it.
Thank
You know
you.
what I mean?
Thank you.
You just gave us like 3 or 4 burps to use for a compilation. Thank you so much.
I think people also use it as like a conversation starter sometimes. Like,
What?
I don't know about that. I don't know. What
I've
kind of-
had
I don't
people
know what
start
kind of-
conversations off of weird things, man.
What do
I
you
don't know what
mean?
kind of dull ass conversation people
Like-
are trying
like-
to start around you, but like,
Like
what-
if they see like a university thing, they're like, "Oh, are you planning to go there?" Or like this is like back in high school.
I had that. So I went to the beach like a week ago, right, or like this past weekend, right? And I was wearing like a UCI like sweater that someone gave me, and the person was like, "Oh, you go to UCI?" And I was like, "Oh no, someone just gave me the sweater," right? That's the only time that's ever happened, but that was because it was like meant to. It was like huge letters.
Yeah.
It was on my asshole. It was like on like my pocket. It was on my
You got
hood.
branded.
Like it was like branded, like, you know, to be like, hey, I go to UCI, even though I really don't. Not like a pencil or like a lanyard is like debatable. I think like a lanyard is
It's
just
when I had my
small
lanyard
enough.
around.
Oh, was it like your lanyard specifically that you're saying? That, like,
Yeah,
has,
because I had like
okay,
a Cal Poly
that
one.
makes sense. But like a pencil, like I'm not gonna
Uh.
start a conversation about a pencil. You know what I mean?
I have an idea.
God damn it!
I think we should do a tier list for conversation starters. like at
That's
the
pretty
bottom
good.
of
Oh,
the
yeah,
tier
yeah.
list,
Okay.
it's like pencil branding, right?
I-
And then like a reliable like
I-
at sea weather. Like
No,
that's something that
I
you
would
can
say
always
honestly,
fall
I
on,
would
you
say
know?
that the bottom tier would be like a plastic bag, like a 99-cent store plastic bag that you got like after you checked out or whatever.
What would be S tier then?
What would be S tier? What would be like a good one?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, it depends on
Hey,
like.
how do you
like,
feel about black people?
race and gender.
I don't
the
know.
MAGA hat.
The MAGA. Well, I mean, depend. Like, okay, do we consider like an argue? No, we have to stop here because then we're gonna have a conversation about it.
We're leading
We have
into the
to. Yeah, we're
topic
leading
now.
into the topic. I really like kind of eventually want to get into the sandwich thing, which
We're a little bit over.
I think we'll do that in next episode.
we'll do the next episode.
We can start
Are
in
we-
next episode.
are
do we
we-
want to lead
I
the
think-
next episode with that?
I think
yeah,
we should.
I think
I
it
can
should just.
start it.
I think next episode should just be called the
Yeah.
sandwich one.
Are we doing that right now? I'm willing to do that right now.
Okay, we
Okay.
can end this one here. You want to end?
All right. Well, so. And we're back.
No,
No,
can't do
because
that.
you just cut this part off that we're talking about recording today. So I'm saying, and we're back. So then I can.
Oh.
Now we're cutting some more off.
All right, cut that out. Cut that out. Cut that out.
No, honestly, just leave the whole thing in. No, fuck you. Leave it the whole thing in. Leave everything in. We're not
no.
cutting anything. No, fuck you. No, fuck you. Thank you for joining us for the 4th episode of
The
Chucklefux
curse has not been broken.
I'm ending the podcast.
End it. It's fine. I'll just talk
He's
over
talking
you.
about
No.
the poo curse. How we always
The
talk
who?
about the potty curse. How we still have potty talk every episode.
Yeah, the curse hasn't ended.
That's what you mean.
Just-
keep going.
Just
End the
because he
fucking
said that,
episode.
just,
Kill it.
just
Kill
because he
it.
said that, I'm gonna bring it up
Kill
next
it.
episode. Okay, thank you for joining us for the 4th episode
Nope. Still second episode.
of the Chucklefux podcast. Please follow us on Twitter, Instagram. Think about subscribing to us on Patreon. I do want to eventually get the the Pornhub thing. I want to get that going.
OnlyFans.
OnlyFans, we'll get that going up too.
I'll post my
um,
feet probably.
Yeah. Post
What?
his feet. Yeah. We never talked about that, but.
Not with you. It's just me and him.
Yeah, we're gonna post Josh's feet, and he's gonna do random things, and that's how we're gonna make our money.
I'm gonna start with Lego.
Yeah, he's gonna put Legos in between his toes and
Can
stuff.
I upload just a
Oh,
close-up camera angle of just my mouth and the mic and me burping?
No,
Can we
that'll be
upload
for the
that?
compilation.
No, I think that's what he's saying, like to do it for the
Oh,
compilation.
Yeah,
I don't understand exactly what you're saying,
No,
but
like,
yes.
like the with
It's
video
just his
and
mouth
audio.
what?
Like,
What?
end it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it now. Kill it now.
I just did. You kept talking. We're done. Okay, bye. How do I stop this?
I wanna be the best
Go ahead. No, we're good.
there ever was to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Sea King, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Ponyta, Vaporeon, Flyrise, Butterfree. Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon!